All right. Thank God it's Friday. It's another beautiful Friday. Today, the 12th day of February, year 2021. I want to welcome every one of us to another beautiful edition of Breaking Limits, a program where we celebrate young entrepreneurs who are doing well in Nigeria and over the world. Breaking Limits is a program organized by the Naija Campus Forum, and here we celebrate young entrepreneurs. My name is Felix Olukib, and on the screen on the show today we have
Investor is on the show, and it's very, very good to be here. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God that you're here. Thank God I'm here. Thank God that our guest is around, and it's a pleasure to have every one of you here today.
All right, we promise that today we are bringing in a special guest, just like we did every other week. And today on our show we have Opera, my big, my dear friend and brother. I know him as I call him AY. So we bring in Opera here today. Don't worry, he has a loaded CV. Investor will be giving us one of the CVs before we talk about Opera. It's here on the show. Investor.
All right. So as we told you that we'll be bringing to you a very big fish, and here we are, a big fish indeed. The person we have here is Afolayan Okpeyemi Ayomikun. Now, this is a man who was born the 18th of August 1993, the CEO of iWorks GT Nigeria. Yeah, and he's a certified member of the Young African Leadership Initiative, the YALI, and a renowned programmer and Ikuda. He writes websites and the rest of them. He writes programs, he writes softwares and the rest of them. Yes, he's a certified Google digital marketer and a certified Facebook marketer. So right here on Facebook, you want to market something, you want to take your wares to the world, this is the man you will contact. And he's also a member of the a member of the Adansonia research project in Bakoni University and the digital skills of Africa, powered by Google. All right. Then he also works with the World Bank and the Federal Ministry of Industry and Trade and Investment on SME. He's the ambassador to the World Bank and Federal Ministry of Industry and Trade and Investment, SME. All right. Now, this man is born in Ido, Ekiti South. So he's kind of an indigene of Ekiti. And I'm proud to say the best of the best come out from Ekiti.
You see, we have been bringing young entrepreneurs here on the show, and I want to say, not because I'm from Ekiti, but people who bring from Ekiti, they are, you know now.
Ekiti men are really, really, really strong. So, since I told you he's born in Ido, Ekiti, Southwest, to the family of Mr. Sunday Afolayan. He attended St. Peter Nursery and Primary School in Ido, Ekiti, and he continued his secondary education at Iludun Community High School. And then he further gained admission to the Federal Polytechnic at Ado-Ekiti. So this man is full of the normal. He passed through the normal Nigerian life, and then he has a degree in entrepreneurship and web designing from Allison International, USA. So I can't decide to read everything for you, because if I read everything for you now, we don't have time. He has to give you himself the way he is. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, in short, I give you Oprah Ayo,
CEO of
the CEO of iWorks GT.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm putting my hands together, Mr. Ayo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for being.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you. What's my? Well, can you say hi? Hello. All right. Can you quickly you have had the CV of the giant CV of this my brother. So I believe you know more. But can you just quickly tell us about yourself? We have done most of the chain, and thank you. One of our mentors on the page, I've already posted the CV also on the page. Can you? I want to first ask. A graduate of when was it? A graduate of computer science
in Federal Polytechnic,
and eventually
a marketer,
digital marketer.
Yes.
And you eventually graduated to be a CEO of. Probably you must have been having this aspiration right from younger age before you started to. Some people go to school because their course of studies or what they wanted to do was not what they want. So let us go and do. If they give us English or mass communication, we'll just do it like that. But some people, some of them may want to read law. They find themselves reading English. But I guess you went to school to study what you desire. Let's start from there.
Thank you, Mr. Felix. And investor, I'm glad to be here. Trust me, because I'm always passionate to. I see myself as an example in society. So I am always passionate to use my life as a case study for others. Okay, so this is a great avenue for me, and I say kudos to you guys. So regarding your question, probably I've been building myself towards my career, right? Going to school and doing all sort of things. But then, you're not lying. That's the truth. It's so unfortunate in this part of the country, Nigeria. Let's say Nigeria, in this part of the world. Our parents don't want us to go to school to become what they want, what we want to become, but then what they want us to be. All right. Okay. So I remember vividly. I applied for many admission in Nigeria University. Alautech. I am once a student of EXU. I did pre-degree for a couple of months. So it did not work. All right. So this is what I want. Okay, to start with the name Oprah, Okoyemi was my name, or Okoyemi is my name, but then the Oprah was derived from the word Okoyemi. But secondly, there's this mobile application then that we used to that we are very used to. I don't know if you know Opera Mini browser.
Yes.
So Opera Mini browser, I usually when I was in secondary school, I usually operate Opera Mini browser. I will remote it. I will configure it in a way whereby one can browse free, do all sort of things. But so there's this one of my brother. Whenever he sees me, he believes he see Opera working. That Opera Mini is just working. This guy is Opera Mini. As a matter of fact, I did not call the name fully because I did not want to actually accept the name. They keep calling me Opera Mini, Opera Mini. So it got to an extent I felt, oh, okay, since people are now calling me the Opera, can I just rebrand it and okay, guys, don't put the mini. Let us put instead of putting mini, let's just remove the mini and leave it to be Opera. So it has been my passion. All right, it has been my passion. I can tell you vividly. I started. In fact, I don't have a silver spoon, but then I make sure I get money for myself. Whatever I want, I'll just make sure I get it for myself. I went out to what's it called? I paid myself for computer training. I mean, basic computer training. I paid for typing to learn how to type. So from there, I started developing interest in computer. All right. So from there, a copper was posted to our secondary school. Then he brought one desktop computer. It was very big, and I'm telling you, as at that time, if you see mouse, you don't want to touch mouse. You believe the computer will pump. Now, if you just mistakenly press where you're not supposed to press, the computer will just boom. So now, from there, I walk up to him. I said, okay, his name was Peter. Then I walk up to him and say, Copper Peter, I would like to learn about computer. So I feel he's also using that one to develop himself. He took 200 naira from me on weekly basis, and myself, I'll be there every time. I will save this 200 naira. I didn't tell anybody. I took this money out of my probably I'm supposed to eat in the school or stuff like that. I'll save this money and I will pay him. So since then, I keep the eagerness, the whole hunger for success in line with ICT is now coming to my head. So getting to Ado, I can tell you vividly, I visited Lagos when I was 23. So you see, it's not even I ate from it from raw, just as Mr. Michael said. So I ate from Ikiti. It's not that someone taught me how to do. I developed myself. It is self-interest, and I worked on it. So it's in line with my study in Federal Polytechnic. Sure, computer science because I felt I can't even do anything. I'm so useless in any other course. Trust me. If you have any access to any of my mates in Federal Poly, they will tell you I am very good at anything that has to do with come. But then if you go to this Nigerian school that
But that's a problem.
so anything that has to do with as a side come, I am not good. I
Yeah.
am just an average. Yeah, but when it comes to computers, so. My friends on entering the exam hall, they say we are following you to this exam hall. So it is just come, and there it's giving me passion. This is what I love. All right. So
Wow.
I know I don't really come because I know it. So the eagerness to become a CEO, the eagerness to become this and that, now later came after I graduated from Federal Polytechnic, after I had my ND. So I wanted to even do an IT. Nobody's taking me for IT. I said, why? Now one of my bro now called me and said, nobody will employ me. That they already see the greediness in me. That I was going to own a business. That whoever is going to employ me, even if it's a cafe, I will always see the assistant to go and operate mine. So people are seeing. He told me that people is seeing that in me. That people believe I'm going to want to stand up on my own. Or probably want to set up my own business from their own business. So nobody wants to employ me. Instead, they keep advising me and say you can start something. So ever since then, I started something, and I can tell you vividly, I don't have anything I'm doing than that. And to God be the glory. All right, today at least. All right, thank you. That's just
Wow,
the
wow.
brief.
I am trying to soak it all in because we've been together for quite a while, and this part of the story, this part of you, I've actually not heard of it,
It's
and it's
fast.
so surprising. Yes, yes. I am just hearing on it. I'm just hearing about it here live on air. So yeah, I'm trying to soak it in that man, this man has seen no. Ew. But it's I believe that that is one of the things that shaped iWorks GT into life. So I
Sure.
want to ask you, sir, how has business been for you, sir? How has entrepreneurship been for you?
Okay. Getting to 4 years now in this line. It wasn't a joke, bro. It's not an easy task at all. Okay, now these are it work. Ordinarily, the vibes around you to become an entrepreneur, everybody, family and friends they keep hailing you for what you're doing, especially when you get to that stage whereby what you are doing is becoming there's a green light for them to see and say, wow, this guy is in line. So there's this vibe around you. They feel like, oh, you're a CEO, despite the fact that one is not even a CEO until you are paying a staff, until you have a payroll,
Yeah.
right? But then if you need help from anybody, they say, "Oh, that you have money, you are a CEO, you are in business." So nobody wants to even help. Now it is for you. It's not just for you to give up, but then an avenue for you to keep striving. All right. When someone
Mm,
is telling you, this thing is a way forward. Yes, you see your friends, direct friends, they'll be telling you you are in line and they feel like they should be somebody like you. So I feel it's just an
mm,
avenue for anyone to just grow and eager for more. Okay, so doing business in this part of the country is not actually easy, especially in our area here. Okay, so it's not actually easy, especially in my field too, ICT. How many customers do I have in a day? Take for example, in a year, I barely have. Okay, if not for now, that okay, people are now turning up gradually. Let's talk about 2016. I can tell you by badly, I have one customer on my list. He wanted to patronize me, one old man. He wanted to patronize me. And he keep asking, what do you do? I want to patronize you. What do you do? For the past 4 years, he just understood what I was doing. Okay. So it's not just an avenue to give up, but then it's an avenue for you to develop more. Develop more. I
Yeah.
see, especially in the States, a raw material where you can just come and test run any idea. Test run anything. No failure. Nobody, they don't even know what you are doing. The talks of failure. So whenever you are failing, they don't know you are failing. So it's always good for you to, use this part of the country. That's an avenue. Okay, the business got we started officially 2019. The business received an award to
Yeah.
be the best IT company of the year. Imagine, can I be in Lagos and
Yeah.
receive that? Can I be in Abuja and receive that? There are a lot of competitors,
That,
all right? And I'm yet to even do anything. Now you get what I'm
mm,
saying. So what if
yeah.
now give it time. We give it time like a decade. Let's see what I work now become in Ekiti State.
Mm,
So it's not really easy, but then you have to understand the process. You have to take it gradually and you give it time. So that's just it. It's just for you to understand the process. It's not actually easy. That's the truth.
yeah. When we've been making interviews and talking to a lot of people, and very many of them, in fact, let me say all of them will tell you and say that it's not easy, quite all right, but very few has actually elaborated the way you have, taking everything from how nobody knew what you were doing, and for a whole year you were there trying to put things in order, and the only one person that you had to patronize you will still ask you, boy, what are you doing? It's sometimes it may be disheartening for somebody who wants to do something new, something different, and he finds out that his environment is not even seeing what he's doing. But thank God for you. Thank God you didn't give up. And I believe that a lot of people who are listening out there, those who will still watch this video, they will get one or two things from here, that starting up a business, when it began or when it begins, it's not on a bed of roses. So, sir, have you ever thought of maybe having competition while you're doing your business?
Okay, the entire life is competitive. All right. To talk of business, whereby I do something and you're in line with what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
now let me start from where the business actually departed. Okay, there's a friend of mine in Ekiti State. Yeah, we are also in the same field, and his name is Sadrani Wantosi. We started, we finished up because we went to Federal Polytechnics together. So he happened to be a civil student and he's passionate about ICT. So he invited me and said, "Guy, I know you are very good in this line. Can we just start something?" So we secured an office in Ekiti. Okay, we don't like when someone call it shop. It's a shop, but then we don't like it when you say shop. We always it's a shop actually, but then we
It's
like
always
when you say
something
shop. We
small.
call it office. Uh-huh. So we started from there. That was 2016, 17. So now from there, I have my own personal interest. He also has his own personal interest, and then we still came together to build a business. So on the long run, from the business, I started seeing we started seeing ourselves as competition, but then when it now goes to a certain age whereby we keep mature, we are growing. So we feel like, oh, okay, it should not be competition. No, it shouldn't be competition. It should be a synergy, a way of coming together and do things, even if you want to handle your own in a different way. And I still have my personal preference, but then it shouldn't be competition. So now
Mm,
in line with what I'm saying, the business started from even a competitive what's it called platform. Okay, because he has his different idea, I have my own different idea. So we have to separate the business. Okay, guy, I just secured, I just registered my business. Okay, you just did this. Okay, I just got an office from there. We separate it. Okay, so to now talk of the when we're not doing the business, I'm telling you now, in our state here in Ekiti State, something is very common. All right.
Okay.
Okay, this competition is very, very common. We don't compete, and everybody knows when they say Ekiti, you want to think of petitions. When they say Ekiti, you want to think of someone country, anything you are just doing. So if someone just come and say, "What is he doing?" I can do it. All right. But then
A
forget
bit of
competition.
everything.
Yeah, sure. Before you now, irrespective of the whole competitive, what's it called, strategies or stuff like that. But I feel yourself, you are the visionary. So God give you the vision. There's no how it cannot be the same. So that is you have to bring it out and see your core values, what you are rendering to the society or to the people or your customers that is different from others. These are your competitive edge that keeps your business to be separated from others. Even if they are cloning it the way you are doing it, they are cloning it. But then for you to have come up with your competitive edge and say, guys, okay, you are selling computer, I'm also selling computer. But then what type of computer am I selling? You are selling new, me, I'm selling Tokumbo. Now you are selling Tokumbo. What is the price? So these are the things you have to look at and say, okay, these are my competitive measures that you put in place. These are your edge. That these are more. These are the what's it called? Competitive measures that give you edge to be more what's it called? Stand out from others. Do you get what I'm saying now?
Yes, yes, I'm getting you, sir.
So in every business, there's always competition, but then you have to bring out a kind of sustainable measures that makes your business to be separated from others. Okay, take for example, you are in maybe you are an, you have an eatery outside there, like an eatery outside there, and everybody knows when it's Sundays, everything is just cast on the Sundays. I don't know, is the Muslims going to church as well? So as a business, you can decide to hire a Muslim employee, all right? Probably you hire a Muslim employee like, or manager to be managing business on Sundays. So when everybody is in line, every priest now closes, your business is running, and this is a unique, a kind of unique selling point, and your competitive measures that you put in place to stand out. So when it's Sunday, people are thinking of your business; they're not thinking of others' business because they know when it's Sunday, you're always there. When it's 9 p.m.,
Sure.
when the other closing, you are just opening. So these are the measures to stand out.
Okay. You see, do you have the idea? You created the idea. You explained the way it has been going. But we are in Nigeria. Why that we are? See, these Nigerian factors must have been affecting some of your business. Like let us start from registration. How was it for you? Did you find it easy? Do you find it easy going to register your organization? In the setup of Nigeria, you see, sometimes before you register, you tell you have to set to me and others. What How about the Nigeria settings, the setup, the competition, and the Nigerian environment? How they affected you?
I can tell you my value, sir. I can tell you my value that I'm always afraid to wake up in Nigeria. Okay, I'm always afraid to wake up in the morning in Nigeria because it's only politics that affect my business again. I can tell you in 2 days' time now, I hardly access fuel, I need petrol. So how will a business run when you wake up in the morning and you just heard petrol is scarce? Another morning again, you heard of MTN will block your SIM, so you will not be able to browse. Okay, I don't know if you guys can you hear me. So it is of no doubt, that this country is not really encouraging. And this is hello, hello.
I I'm having a little bit of speaker glitch because it's like the network. Can you hear what I'm saying?
Definitely, I can hear you very clear.
You can hear me loud and clear. All right.
Sure,
So
sure.
just give us a few. We'll be back. We'll be back.
It will come back. It will give.
All right. Yeah. So after all said and done, there is this statement. I'm going to read this statement to you now. Now there is this statement young people do say, like, I have ideas, but money is the problem. If I have money, you don't laugh, don't laugh yet, don't laugh yet, don't laugh yet. Now they say, I have ideas, tons of ideas, but money is the problem. If I get money now, you will know that I have ideas. What is your take on that particular aspect?
Okay, I am mood. So if you're having ideas, you have to be very, very wise. An idea is just
Coming
an
in.
idea is something
Sorry.
you can say the hello.
Okay, you have to enter this thing.
I can hear you. Everything is perfect. Okay, I'll be waiting for you guys.
Yeah. Hello.
All right. Can you hear me now, sir?
Very clear.
All right, all right. So come again, sir.
So
The statement of
okay.
I have ideas, money is not the problem. What is your take on that matter, sir?
Now, I feel God just bless us in this country that anybody can easily wake up with solutions. In your dreaming, because we have a whole lot of challenges. Because we have a whole lot of challenges, so we keep thinking. Everybody's just thinking, and before you know, we wake up with a whole lot of ideas on our head. But this is the truth. This is the truth. Okay. I can tell you by I don't know how much I started my business with. I can't
Okay.
figure out I started my business with is a particular amount of. The only money I can remember that I started my business. The only money I can remember that I started my business with is okay. It's a long story though. My mom gave me 30,000 naira. Yeah, my mom gave me 30,000 naira to fix up my life in Federal Poly. I had a what's it called? Okay, maybe I need to quickly revisit that. There's this lecturer or something. So he's very vast in
Okay.
ICT too. So yeah, he's a friend of mine. When you're a student, when student is having a lecturer friend, so you know the meaning when the student is having a lecturer friend. So he's a friend of mine, and he do call me when it comes to any ICT challenges. He will call me, and I will come on board.
Okay.
In fact, most of our schoolmates, you know, is a best friend of mine when it comes to lecturer and student. So and I used to write an ebook when I was in school. I write an ebook and I will sell the ebook. I need solutions. I can say, have to pass your phone, 1,005, come and buy it. So I do sell ebooks. Now, the lecturer created a blog website, which he invited me and he gave me a flash drive that I should go and copy all my ebooks for him to publish on his website. So when he see money, he will be giving me stipends. Myself, I am not convinced. I expected him to, bring me more on board and romance me a little bit and engage me and let me know why I should copy my files for him. So he didn't, and he gave me flash drive and instruction to go and copy. So the flash drive spent like 2 days, and I did not copy anything. I returned the flash drive to him without copying
Very
any
empty.
file. He did not say anything, and he failed me. He failed me. So I failed.
Wow.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows. I can't see. I'm not a failure. I'm an average student. All right. So when they saw me failing, they call. I don't even rush to my notice board when they paste result because I know what I'm expecting. So they called me and
You
said
know
you failed.
Hammer is falling on you.
Yes. Friend of mine called me and say you failed Mr. Okwe's course. I say how come? Then I placed the call to him immediately. I say, sir, I failed your course. He said, yes. If you're ready to pick to copy those files, you can come and pick my flash drive. And I said, wow, really? So I did not do the course. I graduated and left this. I just left the course. Then my mom she paid for school fees and she keeps saying, oh, you need to bring this result for me. You need to do this for me. And myself, it was 2016. And I felt, oh, okay. because when it's approaching my birthday, when it's approaching August, I want to I want to sit down and see what I have acquired so far. I want to, before I can say, oh, thank God and stuff like that. Maybe I met up with my plan. So I felt okay. I haven't achieved a lot that year, and it will be a great privilege for me if I can use that money she gave me. She paid me 30,000 to go and pay the school fees and do all sort of things. But then I did not. I took the money to CAC. I don't even know what it takes to register. But then one security man met me on the road and said, okay, we'll guide you through. And I paid money. I paid 26,000 naira for the business registration, and the rest of 4,000 naira I use it for normal birthday bash. So then I waited for my certificate. Yeah, that was actually happening. So that was what happened. That 30,000 naira has been my what I can remember as my input to start business. But then I can tell you by very that the business is worth millions now, but I don't know how it got here. That's just the truth.
Wow.
So starting working on idea to round everything up. Working on idea doesn't take money. No, it's not supposed to be money. I read a story of Elon Musk. Okay, it's not even Elon Musk. This guy of Apple. So he said, when he was 12 years, yes, he said when he was 12 years old, he wanted to innovate one device, and he need a panel from, take for example, let's say Radionic. I need a panel from Radionic. He just woke up to the man workshop and said, if you give me this thing, I'm going to pay you back this, and he negotiates. He doesn't even beg for money and say, guys, please, it's money that is holding me down on this idea I want to achieve. No, he will go walk up to anybody and negotiate. It is when you are very sure. You can easily walk up to your mom or your parents. Do you think they are that? They are not. They can even give you the money. If they don't have it, most of them can go and get loan for you. It's because they don't see the seriousness. They don't believe you can do it. How many of us has walked up to our parents, irrespective of their age and everything? How many of us have walked up to them and said, Mommy, and print out an understandable plan and say, Mommy, this is what I want to do. Daddy, this is what I want to do. This is what I've been planning on. If I see loan from this, if I see, just prepare them, let them know what you're working on. Nothing like that. Even how many of us have sat down with our immediate friends and said that this is a plan that I'm working on, this, that. How many of us has done that? So we feel it's money. No, I feel no, it's not money. No, not money. The idea, you need to work on it. You have to grow to a certain level. All right. Don't forget, there's an angel investor. People that are watching your footprint. People that are following your blueprint. Whatever you are doing. Some people are looking at you. You don't know if they can just call you. I had an experience. I can tell you vividly. I had an experience. Someone just picked me up in the street and said, "Guy, I like what you are doing, and I want to join your business." An old man. Somebody came from USA and come down to Nigeria and had a meeting with me and said, I want to build a business in Nigeria. I don't mind. Somebody like you. I said, sir, what will you take? I was even afraid that he was going to cancel my business name or everything I have put in place. He said, no, he's okay with the business name. All the branding is just okay. I said, wow, really? And he said, I should go and do valuation. If he's coming into the business, let me go and bring your financial plan, everything, all your inputs. Go and do valuation. Then bring it for me. Let me see how much I'm bringing on board. If I'm going to come in, if your valuation, then I called someone, I did valuation, blah blah blah. I just told him, my valuation was 2.5 million naira. My input. I bought generator, I bought computer, after I padded everything, I came up with 2.5 million naira. And he said, okay, 50-50. Am I good with that? And he paid me half of the money. Wow, I haven't seen that in my life.
Wow.
All right. So at the same time, okay. So at the same time he came in, I got a grant worth of $20,000 from World Bank. Okay. So even the grants, my grants, I didn't feel cheated because I didn't spend my grants on the business. No, directly, because I got an angel investor. So most of my grant was on big boy level. The money angel investor brought on board. In fact, I'm not a millionaire. I cannot negotiate with investor and say, sir, okay, I'm having money, but we want to do so. Let's bring 1 million on board, 1 million. You don't see? So I'm not talking like a CEO. So
I'm loving this. Seriously.
That's the truth. So it is not the money first. No, it is the idea. You have to work it out. You have to work it out. And one thing, there's one thing
You
about
have,
us. There's one thing about us. We don't see business
mm,
as a kid. No, business is a kid. You have to keep feeding the kid, or probably a pet that you are feeding, something that has life. If it is hungry, you have to give it food. Okay? Things were, now, if you remember that CAC registration I did make me back off from school for like 2, 3 years. No more education. I did not go to school. I was online studying. My mates went back, and you know what it takes when Nigerian students are going back to school and you are at home. You know the shame.
and you are to
Okay,
uh,
my friends,
show you.
my friend, okay, my mates, they went back for HND. They keep asking me, where's the HND? When are you coming? We are this, we are that. I say, guys, I am not coming. I'm facing this business. I can tell you by badly, I've trained not less than 6 of my friends that are graduated, that are graduates from the school now. I've trained them. They came back and say, after NYC, what can we do? And we talked together, and I collected money, and I trained them. Okay, remember, I did not follow them to the HND. I'm not saying
Yeah,
don't go
but
to
you're
school
training after.
at the right time. You cannot be doing business and say you are going to school alongside. Business is
Yeah.
more than yeah, it's more than what you can just be. It's not a joke, bro. Myself, I'm still
Mm.
finding it. I'm yet to get to the line. If I'm still saying I'm finding it, to talk of someone that has not even been doing anything, that is still on idea level. So it's not idea. It's not money first. No, idea first. After idea, it's not even money. Business plan, workable business plan. After workable business plan, you can seek for partners. From partnership
Hmm.
or invest from partnership, you can now see money. So it is when you now see money,
Wow.
you can secure office. Yes, idea first. All right, business plan,
Yeah.
workable business
Money.
partners. Then you can now secure office or you get money or something. That's it.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Speechless.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm just wowed.
Like seriously.
Seriously, I'm so much enjoying this. You is somebody who have this who filled with ideas. You have the idea, you have what it takes. See, there are a lot of people who go, like I said earlier on, a lot of people who go into business who are really not sure what they want to do.
Mm.
Probably because due to the situation of this country. What should I do? Let me go and sell. Maybe I start selling okrika.
Mm.
Or maybe we're selling a bag. So, but and then after falling into those business, they eventually stop along the way because they are not so sure of what the business is. But you are this is what you do, this is what you love, this is what you have passion for. Actually, putting the idea first, Actually, I think I also agree that passion should be it because you must have the passion for it after the idea because a lot of people have the idea, but because they don't have the passion to work towards it, the idea actually perish along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Mr.
Passion is very,
I
very important, just as you said. Passion is very,
it's
very
really
important. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of challenges. But when you are passionate about what you are doing, I will not even discuss my challenges with you because I know Mr. Felix will discourage me. You will only say, as normal human being, you just say, who sent you? Is it not your business? But then myself, I will not discuss my challenges with anybody because I am so passionate. I don't want to discourage me at all. I will not, the sweetness about my business is what I'll be discussing with you. But the bad parts, I won't tell you because you discourage me. So that's just the truth. You have to be very, very passionate about whatever you are doing. Passion is
yeah.
very is the key.
It's been nice, seriously, for the viewers at home and those that are online and coming
Wow, time
watching.
don't go.
We have been
Time.
on with Mr. Opeyemi Afolayan Oprayo, the CEO of
I work
iWorks
GT.
GT, and it's been loaded. Somebody just said Oprayo is loaded. This is the real business seminar. Is that we came here to interview a young entrepreneur.
Yes, and now we are all taking a business
We are
seminar.
not taking a business seminar. Come, remember next time I will have told people, please come with your biro, come with your writing pen, because we are bringing in a business entrepreneur to teach you more about business.
Yeah.
I has really done a good work.
And we're still hoping to have him again
seriously,
some other time.
Please, we're still going to bring you back on this show one of these days. It's been nice meeting you, and we really appreciate what you have said so far. Before we go, because of our time, do we have advice for young entrepreneurs growing up? Young people who might I know they must have learned a lot from what you said, but probably those that might come online to watch later. Any idea how do you do? How do they you see some of I would have asked this question earlier on, but I felt that no, this question you not is I would have asked that was there a time that you felt like giving up in this business? In Nigerian settings, you do a business to a certain stage,
Yes.
you feel like giving up.
Okay. Now, if not for COVID-19, okay, now COVID-19 affected a lot of businesses, but it doesn't affect an ICT person. You know. Okay, so COVID-19 opened Nigeria to the market, or opened ICT market to Nigerians. Businesses are now believing they should have a website that is running, that is interacting with customer and business, even without seeing anybody. Businesses now believe they should automate. So we had more money when it was COVID-19. But then I can tell you by body that the policy in Nigeria, hey, bros, the policy in Nigeria is not friendly. Okay, now we bought internet. Didn't we have internet? Now we are on live seminar. We couldn't even stream live successfully.
Exactly.
So you paid for all these things, but then you can't get them. So now, so but then you should not give up, because you don't know why you ate from here. I'm a Christian, though you're my church member, so I'm a Christian, so I understood the fact that whatever is happening to your life, just give it to nature, give it to God. Okay, it is meant to be like that, but you can find your way out. I always say, okay, you don't have a silver spoon, okay, but you can get one. You create it for yourself, not by stealing, but you create it for yourself. All right. So forget, we will make our way out. Despite the old challenges in Nigeria, we will make our way out. That's it.
All right. Yes, sir. So what do you now with what you've said now? Let's just assume I'm a young guy coming to take an advice from you. I'm just about to begin a business. I only have maybe the idea in my head. So what would be your advice for me?
Okay, I've just said it. You have just 4 steps to start with. Every startup, you need to start 4 steps. The first, number 1 thing is idea. God has given you an idea. Not everybody has the idea that you have, but you have to be aware. You have to be aware that that idea on your head. 1,000 people also have it. 1,000 people are having it, and you have it. So out of the 1,000, few will work on it. Few will get to the next stage. They will build a sustainable business plan. Some will build business plan, but then it will not be sustainable. So there is no how it will go down. But if you build a sustainable business plan, all right, you can meet up with somebody like me or anybody that you feel, because mentorship is very important. No, you can never underestimate that. You need mentorship. So these people will guide you from idea. They will guide you to the development of your business plan. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of solutions online whereby you can go and pay token. Then as an entrepreneur, you pay token, then you generate a business plan. They will ask you few questions about your business. You come up with a good business plan. You'll be, wow, is this my business plan? So once you get that, then you cannot seek for a partner. How do you come to me and say, Oprah, I want you to venture into this without a plan? So you have to come up with a plan first before you build team, or having a partner, or having an investor, or someone to invest in business or something like that. So after the partnership, you guys can now come and seek for funds. There are grants, there are loans. If you are very sure, it is when you are not sure, you are afraid that where I committed myself, that's the truth. Because the money I was supposed to use to go to school, I used to register business. So if you can commit yourself, I'm not saying you should do that one, but then if you can commit yourself as well. So the commitment made me to come back to the business. I want to do everything that will make sure the business grow. So as an entrepreneur, now the future lies on your shoulder. And if someone is telling you that what you are doing, the Nigerian future is lying on your shoulder, you are supposed to be proud. Okay, so if the whole future of Africa is lying on my shoulder as an entrepreneur, then I have a way
Yeah.
out. So it's a very good way to follow. But then you have to do every single thing, contribute every single thing that will make your business grow. Register your business is a commitment. Okay? Do
Yeah.
there are a lot of things that you do free online. Then you start. You never can tell who's watching you. So don't because
Sure.
Nigeria is bad, system is this, system is that, you don't want to start. No. Some people are finding their way. Your $10 of today, they started sometimes ago. So let us just start. I believe we can all get there.
All right. So thank you so much for the eye opener that you have given unto us. We would want your details to be on the comment section. Once we are done here in the studio, please, you can just visit our page. And on the comment section of this video, I would want you to put your handle. So though you have your handle has been in the on the CV that one of our guys put on the comment section, but we still want you to just help us shorten it. Your Instagram, Twitter, and your Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all your social media handles, and your email as well, and your WhatsApp number, so that anyone who wants to do a business registration, anybody who wants to design a website, anybody who wants to brand their own business can actually contact you. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. We've been on with
thank you so much.
I really enjoyed myself here, and we'll be on with Mr. Opeyemi Afolayan, the CEO of iWorks GT. Is actually my brother too. So, and he's from Ekiti State. So I've been enjoying. So thank you very much, Mr. Ayo. Thank you for your time. Thank you for spending time of your busy schedule to be with us. We really appreciate it. We hope that when next we call on you, you'll be available for us. We really appreciate your coming.
In case there's any question or answer, or so, probably someone needs an advice or something, I'll be pretty much available. I can't wait to have, there's no synergy. We don't come together and do things together because we are not in the same line. All right. So I don't mind if you can breed ourselves, prepare ourselves towards, towards business success, or come together and achieving a good thing together. So I don't mind anybody that asks questions or something, just forward or direct them to me. Or I don't even mind a physical interaction with people or stuff like that. I mean, likewise. Let us synergize. Let's come together and achieve something good. I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you
We're actually going to put it on the page. If there are other questions that will be coming on the page, so we'll be pulling you on, and we'll be sending to you, and they will be posted on the page too.
And yes, Mr. Okpe, I want you to know that possibly by June we'll be having a business seminar, and I really want you to be there. Royal Family will be having a business seminar. I'm saying it online now so that you can remember each time you watch this video, and I would want you to be there. I'll contact you with all the details. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah,
Fortnite, yeah. Thank you. Fortnightly, Breaking Limits is going to be back in 2 weeks' time. So next week we'll be having our campus gossip and our serious matter.
Serious matter.
So there are programs on organized by Nigeria Campus Forum.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for everyone that have been here on this show. My name is Felix Olukiu.
And here is investor Babatunde Michael by name, the one whom God has blessed. Yes. And from here we are saying,
keep breaking
limits.
Thank you.